Friday night boys basketball in the Buckeye Border Conference, another crucial matchup. It's kind of like raising the ante each and every week, not just in the BBC, but conferences all around Northwest Ohio. 7-7 Stryker against 6-7 Montpelier, but it's the BBC records. Stryker tied with Pettisville atop the conference at 3-0. Montpelier joining Fayette a game back at 2-1. This is the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes and Crematory pregame show, and Adam Gubernath. On paper, two pretty evenly matched teams that, as the year has gone on, both improving and playing pretty solid basketball.
Playing with a lot of confidence, and here we are 2/3 of the way through the month of January, and both are right in the thick of the BBC title chase, so a very important game for both here tonight.
We'll take a short break, and when we come back on our Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes pregame show, the Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the head coaches, Tyler Woolis from Stryker and Nick Ramos from Montpelier, here on B-Rock Sports. For all of your insurance needs, see Denny Gehrig or Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Import cars and trucks are amazing, but fixing them creates a dilemma. Do you go to the city for service and repairs? Well, it's time for a change. Jason Dietz Automotive Services on State Route 6, just east of Edgerton, is the answer. If you own a Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, or any other Asian or European vehicle, Jason Dietz Automotive Services has you covered. With over 30 years of experience on imports, Dave Brown and Sam Bailey are the experts that can fix it right the first time. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem your last mechanic couldn't, call 419-298-0777 and make your appointment today.
BBC boys basketball on a Friday night, Montpelier and Stryker, and our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the coaches continuing, joined by Montpelier head coach Nick Ramos. And Nick, playing overall still relatively pretty well for Montpelier. I know the winning streak came to an end against Edgerton on Saturday night, but did get a good win over Holgate, very impressive win over Holgate to stay in the BBC title discussion. So overall, big picture, are you happy with where Montpelier's at right now?
Oh, absolutely. We're happy where we're at right now. We're playing well, and our defense is really starting to pick up. I mean, we were kind of tired on that Edgerton game, but we're really happy where we're at right now for sure.
Let's talk Stryker tonight. You get them at their place. You played a non-conference game earlier this year. What happened in that basketball game? What did they do well? What didn't you do well that night? How did Stryker win?
Well, pretty much we didn't shoot well that night, and they amped up their pressure just a little bit on their press, and we just didn't handle it very well out of their traps. We're looking to hopefully tonight get better at that and shoot the ball a lot better than we did last time, and maybe collapse down on their bigs a little bit better. They had a good night inside against us last time, and we're hoping to stop that this time.
Nick, what are some concerns in facing this Stryker team in terms of personnel and X's and O's, what they do?
Yeah, they're just real good at their 3-2 defense for sure. I mean, they put a lot of pressure up front, which really makes it hard for the guards to get any kind of penetration or any time to start our offense. For us defensively, we really have to focus to stop them up front and then really handle the post play because they're so big down low with Barnum and the Donovan boys. I mean, everybody's got size, it seems like, on their team. Even Cadwell, he's no small. I mean, he's 5'11" with some good size shoulders and a big kid. So we really got to handle their size and the post presence for sure.
And Nick, here we are. Stryker is a co-leader along with Pettisville, but you're very much in the discussion. Big game for your kids tonight.
Yeah, I keep telling the boys we're putting ourselves in a position where we haven't been in a while, where this late in the season we're still in the hunt for the BBC championship, and the boys are really excited to be in this position, but they also know that it's going to take a lot of hard work to knock off these two teams that are in front of us and to stay where we're at. So hopefully we can stay the course and just get better.
Nick, thanks for the time here on the pregame. Good luck against Stryker tonight.
Thank you, Andy.
When you're paying the right price for protection, you just know it. It's that warm, fuzzy, totally secure feeling, knowing that you're not only getting great coverage, but you're also not paying too much for it. And there's no one that knows that feeling like me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent, because I work every day to get people like you the coverage they need with the savings they deserve. Give me a call for your quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Savings vary based on the average annual savings reported by new auto customers surveyed in 2019 who switched to Allstate. Looking to earn good money in a great work atmosphere? Come join the team at 2020 Custom Molded Plastics in Holiday City. They're now looking for full-time and part-time production operators, and they have schedules that fit everyone. Earn $500 monthly for perfect attendance, refer a friend, and get a $500 referral bonus. No mandated overtime, clean environment, and full benefits at 30 days. Apply online today at 2020cmp.com, then stop in Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 for open interviews on Selwyn Drive in Holiday City.
The Eager Beaver Axle is wide open and ready for you. Come in and take your shot at throwing axes or share some drinks and food with friends. Rack up the pool balls or take your chance with Keno. It's all inside the Eager Beaver Axle. Must be 18 or older to enter. Find them online or call 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axle, Defiance's first axe throwing venue.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op. Friday night BBC basketball, Stryker in Montpelier, and our conversation, Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with Stryker head coach Tyler Willis. And Tyler, it's been a little while since we have seen you, and just watching scores and how you've played, maybe in reading some articles of after being covered by local newspapers and media. It sounds as if and looks as if, and you're seeing some results, that you're playing better. Talk a little bit about it from your perspective.
Yeah, we are. We're playing a lot better than what I've seen on the offensive end, especially. You know, we're finally hitting shots and playing the way that our offensive system has been, you know, that we've molded it into. And it starts with, you know, our bigs have been playing better, and Levi Barnum is not scoring, you know, a high number, but his assist-to-turnover ratio is 2-to-1. He's really getting down low and then finding the shooters from inside to out. And any time that you shoot inside to out threes, they're a lot better. So we've been doing a really good job of that. We are doing a lot better with, we have 5 guys on the floor, and no one knows who's going to score that game. And that's a nice thing to have. So let's take examples. Friday at Eden, Michael Donovan had 18. And then we transferred to Saturday. Daniel Donovan had 21. You know, it's just been, and Mateo Villanueva had 15. It's just, there's not a consistency there, which is fine because we're hard to play against and hard to scout because we can do it with 5 guys that can all score in the double figures at any game. It's nice to have.
Let's talk Montpelier now. Give me your thoughts and impressions of this Montpelier team, obviously having already seen them in a non-conference capacity, and different team even from then till now. I mean, they've strung some games together. I know they just lost Edgerton, but playing improved basketball. Also, some concerns and keys when you play this Montpelier team, Tyler.
Yeah, the keys is, I mean, it's number one, Garrett Walls. You have to stop him. He's an electric scorer that can do it from inside and out. He got so much stronger over this last summer, and credit to him for doing that, for putting his body through all that and working incredibly hard. But he can drive in, he can post up, and he's a dynamic three-point shooter. I think he's shooting, you know, right around the 40% range from three, which that's very impressive. So it comes to you have to stop him first. And then they got role players around, but they also got, the Gurrell kid is a big, and he's an athletic big that can get offensive rebounds, can take you off the dribble, as we saw in the first game, and is able to score around the basket too. And then, the players around him, Walls does better this year than he has in previous years of finding the open guy. And them hitting the shots. And they're an athletic team. They do a really good job on the half-court defense. They get out into you, and they're looking for steals, and that's what they're looking for. So the key is make sure you see where you're passing it, and we're not just assuming that our guys are going to be there. Because if we assume that, Montpelier is going to take it the other way for an easy layup. So it's just being disciplined on our offensive end, making sure that we're seeing the correct cutters and the correct options in our offense.
Long way to go in the conference race. You and Pettisville right now share the lead. Montpelier nipping at your heels with just the one BBC loss. So, and I know they're all important, but tonight, pretty important matchup here between you and Montpelier.
Always is. Every league game is, especially when you only play once. So, it's a very important game. It's homecoming night tonight, so our kids, most of our kids are in the homecoming court, so we got to make sure that we're get that done and then be focused on basketball. But there'll be a good crowd there, and it should be a fun atmosphere tonight.
Tyler, thanks for the time. Good luck against Montpelier in this BBC matchup tonight.
Appreciate it, Eddie. Thank you.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all three shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
In Stryker tonight for this BBC collision between Montpelier and Stryker. The lineups, the keys, and the opening tip from Stryker as we roll on a Friday night on V-Rock Sports.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information, yet most people admit to doing it anyways. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit Andrews O'Neill & Lowe with offices in Archbold, Bryan, or Wasion, or visit us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker-owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you ready to sell your home but not quite sure how to get the ball rolling? Give me a call and I will help guide you through the entire home selling process. Making sure you and your home are ready for marketing is key to achieving the highest price possible for your home. I will help prepare you for any obstacles that may arise during the home selling process and put together a marketing plan that will give your home the best exposure possible, including right here on the radio. Selling your home can be an emotional, stressful time, but with over 25 years of real estate experience, my goal is to make your selling experience easy and stress-free. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances in the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
With the long winter still ahead, why not take this time to freshen up the inside of your home with a couple of gallons of Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from accessories to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington with excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. Or pick up a couple of cans of Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch 2X Ultra Coverage Spray Paint, 2 for only $13. Head on over to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
Andy Briggle, Adam Gubernath with you from Stryker tonight. Let's meet the lineups from Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier. For the Stryker Panthers, Mateo Villanueva, a 5'10 senior. Michael Donovan, a 5'11 junior. Jacob Cadwell, a 6'1 junior. Daniel Donovan, a 6'1 sophomore, and Levi Barnum, a 6'4 senior.
Andy, for the Montpelier Locomotives tonight, Garrett Walls, 6'2 senior. Trent Thorpe, a 6'2 senior. James Camper, 5'11 junior. Grant Gurrell, 6'4" junior. And Jamison Grimm, a 6'3 junior.
Those are the lineups from Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. Your officials brought to you by Tri-State Vision Center, Dusty Gray, Reyes Ramirez, and Kyle Bohr. For all of your eye care needs, remember Tri-State Vision Center of Northwest Ohio. Adam, keys tonight. Let's start with Montpelier on the road.
I think, honestly, Andy, for me tonight, it's pretty similar keys for both, and I'll look at two kind of big factors, turnovers and tempo. I think Montpelier has to keep those turnover numbers down. They've been the number one factor when they get behind early in games. First quarter, second quarter turnovers, got to keep those down. I think they want to run a little bit with Stryker here tonight. I think Stryker wants to control the tempo a little bit more. Let's get Garrett Walls active early in this ball game.
Garrett Walls averaging right around 19 a game here on the season to lead the Montpelier Locos in scoring. Elijah Julier, that's a little bit of a switch from when we saw Stryker last. He was a starter and has been coming off the bench, and it's worked to some success now. Stryker playing really good basketball of late.
Well, some kids just more comfortable coming off a bench as compared to maybe starting. Coaches will often tell you, doesn't matter who starts, who finishes. He'll play a big role in determining the outcome of this one tonight.
Basically the same amount of minutes. He's just the sixth man now. Both these teams have won 4 of their last 5, and the opening tip will be tracked down in the backcourt by Montpelier. They'll move left to right here in this opening half of play. Walls hands it off to Camper. Camper between the circles. Stryker is man-to-man. Popping out now top of the key. Walls working on Mateo Villanueva. Dribble drive, no good. Shot was too strong, but then the putback is good to get Montpelier on the board. It's Gurrell, and it's 2-0. Here's Donovan to Donovan, and between the circles now to Jacob Cadwell. Again, Stryker tied with Pettisville at 3-0 in the BBC. Montpelier is man-to-man. Left side, Cadwell pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound controlled on the interior by Jamison Grimm.
A little bit of a size advantage for Montpelier tonight. How does Stryker combat that? How do they attack the boards here?
Walls in the lane. Drop step off glass, 2 for Garrett Walls, and it's 4-0 Montpelier.
Well, 2 possessions. He's already gotten 2 shots off here.
Villanueva on the wing brings it left point to Donovan, and that's Daniel now over to Michael Donovan, who gets it into the hands of Cadwell. A little more than a minute in, 4-0 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. Now to Michael Donovan, left point. Top of the key to Daniel Donovan. He'll give to the right wing to Cadwell. Cadwell guarded by Camper. Now to Barnum. Barnum to Villanueva. A little weave out in front. Now Barnum posting on Grimm. Backing in. Help was coming, so he gives it up to Villanueva. Touch pass, Daniel Donovan. Elbow extended jumper, left side, good, Daniel Donovan.
Good possession by Stryker. A very disciplined team. They don't try to take the air out of it, but they're going to work the ball around to get the shot they wanted, and that's exactly what Coach Willis wants.
Had success the first go-round. Jamison Grimm sticks that lay-in in, and Montpelier able to slice and dice the pressure. But the point I was going to make, Stryker turned Montpelier over in the non-conference game between Christmas and New Year's. And at the other end, Stryker quickly attacking, and Barnum lays it up and home. 6-4 Montpelier. Here's Walls, far sideline. Trap coming in the half court. Into the corner to Grimm. Skip pass now to Camper. Top of the key to Thorpe. Thorpe on the elbow. His dribble drive not there. Kicks out now. Walls for three, no good. Rebound offensively, Gurrell on the interior. His putback won't go. Finally, Cadwell yanks down the rebound on the weak side. Juilliard is at the table waiting to check in at the first dead ball. Barnum to Daniel Donovan. 5.5 to go. Donovan checks a three and buries it. Timeout, Nick Ramos. 7-6 Stryker with their first lead of the game back in 30 seconds.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the two plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Welcome back out here to Stryker. A passionate Nick Ramos timeout.
Well, I don't think he was happy with the shot they got on their end. They crossed the timeline, one pass into the corner, back out, and they launch a long three. But I think he's more disappointed the last two possessions defensively. Whatever you want to call. No, they didn't play defense, and Stryker took advantage twice.
Yeah.
No resistance. That's the word I'm looking for.
Here's Walls to Camper to Grimm. No subs for Montpelier, but Juilliard gets in for Stryker. Grimm into the front court, now to the baseline to Thorpe. Thorpe rotates it out in front to Grimm. To the elbow, right side to Gurrell. Gurrell, a little shake and bake, nobody buying it. Now he'll give to Camper out in front. 3 minutes gone by, first quarter, 7-6 our score. Stryker in front. Here's Camper, tossing it to Thorpe. Thorpe around to the right side, and we're going to get an offensive foul called on Montpelier on the interior. It will be Grant Gurrell, the guilty party, for his first.
I think he was just moving a little bit on the screen. He was trying to set underneath the basket for Grimm. The official standing right there. Didn't miss it.
Stryker walking it up now. Here's Cadwell crossing the timeline. A pair of fives on each other as Camper picks him up. Looks right. Doesn't have anything. Juilliard calling for the basketball on the left side on the wing, but they flip it right. Now it comes on the wing. Cadwell into Juilliard, inside, muscles it up, no good. Rebound Montpelier, and Camper had a terrific look, just did not lay it home. Now here's Walls. Over to Thorpe. Thorpe on the wing. Circles it out in front to Grimm. Gives it up right point now to Garrett Walls. It'll be Cadwell on him. Top side now to Camper. Grimm waits for the low post interchange. Flashing in the corner is Gurrell. Now he'll loop a pass over the top to Camper. Camper, right elbow extended. Halfway through the first quarter, 7-6 Stryker. Just grabbed their first lead. Montpelier has had as big a lead as 4 in this opening quarter. Now it's Walls to Thorpe. Montpelier showing some patience here offensively. Turnover's a big issue in that game that Stryker won back on December 29th, 68-54. Now Camper directing traffic. A whole lot of nothing happening right now offensively. And now a steal by Juilliard as he stepped into the passing lane. Cadwell up ahead to Barnum. Throws it into the corner. Donovan rise and fire three. Is going to be way too strong. Rebound to Montpelier and Trent Thorpe. Thorpe brings it across the timeline to Camper. Camper had it poked away, deflected out of bounds from behind by Daniel Donovan. And here comes Braden Brink in for the Locos in place of Jamison Grimm. Tomorrow night, Adam and I will head to Eden, Edgerton at Eden. Fun night in store all around, and it is Military Appreciation Night tomorrow night as well. So
pretty cool night, yes.
Edgerton Eden tomorrow evening, and it's for a second time this year, a traveling violation on Grant Gurrell. Forgot to put it on the deck before going to his move. Basketball to Stryker now. Moving it up across the floor to Michael Donovan. Pick and roll, slipping inside Juilliard, but they loft it over the top now to Cadwell. 2:50 to go in the first. We haven't had any scoring in a while. Stuck on 7-6 still, Stryker. Homecoming night here in Stryker. Juilliard out high with a basketball. Gurrell on him. A lot of length in that matchup.
Yeah, no kidding.
Pick and roll, they slip it inside, and the finish by Elijah Juilliard down on the low square.
Well, he missed the first one, got that one. He is pretty consistent around that rim. Good finisher for the Stryker Panthers.
9-6 Stryker on the Andres O'Neill and low scoreboard. Three-quarter court pressure. Brink drops off a bounce pass for Thorpe. Thorpe out between the circles. Thorpe on the wing now to Camper. 2:10 to go in the quarter. 9-6 it stays. Juilliard denied Gurrell and tapped it out of bounds. Villanueva back for Stryker. Chavez Martin in for Gurrell for the first time for Montpelier.
You know, even at this point of the year, I don't know if you'd consider either team very deep, to be honest.
Here's Braden Brink below the foul line. Turns and travel. I thought he changed his pivot foot. We're just waiting on a whistle. It was a little tardy, but they got it right.
It was a Euro step and then another.
Yeah. So Stryker possession up 9-6 as we drop under the 2-minute mark left in the quarter. Here's Barnum, right corner. Daniel Donovan hoists and buries another three. Good start for Daniel Donovan. 8 of the 12 belong to him.
Boy, the confidence of that young man has just grown as the season has gone. An offensive weapon now for the Panthers.
Here's Walls as he crosses midcourt. Trap coming. Throws a skip pass too tall for Camper and sails into the Stryker student body. And I think Nick Ramos wants another timeout. He does. 12-6. Stryker. Full timeout for Montpelier. We'll be right back.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Adam, couple of quick Montpelier timeouts, including one here late in the first quarter. And what is Nick Ramos not liking, and what's he adjusting right now in your thoughts?
I think he's frustrated at the press breaker right now. We've seen teams press Montpelier and have success on it this year. And I think the frustrating part for Coach Ramos, just from the games that we've done with Montpelier, we're seeing a lot of the same mistakes that they have made throughout the course of the year. We're at 2/3 of the way through the month of January. Those things should be kind of eliminated.
Lob inside, Juilliard, too easy, sticks it in. 4 for Juilliard off the bench, and they add to the lead at 14-6 now. And almost get a Juilliard steal. Montpelier a little hesitant against the full court pressure.
And I think one of the things he's really frustrated with, they'll get it across the half court line on either side of the floor, and then they pick up the dribble. I mean, you've got the sideline and the half court line there that are extra defenders just asking to be trapped.
Stryker in a 14-2 stretch right now after Montpelier grabbed an early 4-0 lead. A minute to go in this first quarter. Walls to Thorpe, an open look at a three, no good. Long rebound, though, to Gurrell, who's back in. Gurrell's shot on a little runner is no good. Juilliard sweeps the glass, and Stryker now looking to push. Villanueva into the corner to Cadwell. Now dumps it in. Nice pass. It just won't spin in for Juilliard. And a foul then on Juilliard, a little frustration after he missed the lay-in attempt.
Well, it's going as a missed layup, but that was so pretty because he caught it on the run as he was spinning in the air and threw it off the window, and it just kind of went in and out. That is not an easy shot, and just the fact that he got it up and on the rim was pretty impressive.
Jamison Grimm returns for Montpelier for Chavez Martin. Full court, Stryker pressure, Cadwell on the ball. Camper to inbounds. Can't find anybody, now drops it into Walls with a trap coming. And he throws it again off the mark of Camper, who has to try to save it. And another bad turnover for Montpelier. Look, I get there's pressure out there, but
they're not getting any help. I mean, right now the entry pass comes in and the ball handler turns and squares up like he's supposed to, but there's just really not a lot of movement right now. I mean, you've got to have moving parts and make them defend. It's easier to defend an immobile object than it is someone that's moving.
Stryker wants one. 25 and counting to play in the quarter. Up 14-6. A 14-2 run looking to add to it. Pettisville and Stryker, your co-leaders when the night begins. We'll keep tabs on that Pettisville-Fayette game, which is a big one also in the conference. Into the corner to Donovan. Donovan, jump pass out in front. Jumper for three. Cadwell, it wouldn't drop. Rebound loose, and Walls is fouled with point. No, it's going to be a Montpelier foul with .9. And that will be Garrett Walls.
And a big whistle there with about a second left in the quarter.
Well, I thought maybe they'd sub Juilliard back in for the lob with .9.
Yeah.
Here's Cadwell from the baseline. Barnum stripped on the way up, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 14-6 Stryker after one on B-Rock Sports.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason East Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Since 1954, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union builds financial security for our members. Profits are returned in the form of lower loan rates and higher deposit rates. And right now, our dividend rates on certificates of deposit are some of the best in the area. Deposit at least $250 and take advantage of these great CD rates today. Visit MidwestCommunity.org/rates for more information and imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
Well, after falling behind 4-0, Adam, Stryker goes on a 14-2 run. They lead 14-6 after one. They end the quarter 6 of 12 and 2 for 4, so 50% across the board. Montpelier 3 of 8, 0 for 2, but not bad shooting, but turnovers, some issues for Montpelier.
5 of them for Montpelier in the quarter. Meanwhile, Stryker yet to commit one here tonight.
And they only average 10 turnovers a game, Stryker.
Yep.
Out in front, Donovan. Gives to Barnum, back to Michael Donovan. Daniel Donovan out there, Villanueva and Juilliard. Here's Donovan chucking a three, straight on, no good. Rebound offensively, Levi Barnum, and then he's fouled on the floor. I think it's going to be Grimm. Nope, it'll be James Camper. Thorpe, Gurrell, Walls, Grimm, and Camper, the original 5 for the Locos out there as we just start the second. Daniel Donovan, quick inbounds. Villanueva, shot fake. Runner blocked out of bounds. And then a charge is going to be called on Villanueva. Thought maybe they'd get Gurrell on the block attempt.
Yeah, that was like a volleyball spike into the wall, and normally that's what happens. But they're going to say that Walls, Andy, kind of slid underneath him as Mateo left his feet, and there's your charge.
That'll be the first on Villanueva. 2 team fouls on Stryker, 3 on Montpelier here in this first half of play. Stryker using every opportunity to challenge Montpelier and ball handling. Here's Walls up the floor. Walls behind the back to Gurrell on the top of the key. Gurrell, dribble drive, and a foul before Juilliard came over and got the block shot. It's on the drive and in the act, so 2 shots for Grant Gurrell. And the personal foul will be Michael Donovan's first.
It's a good, strong, aggressive move to the basket by Grant Gurrell, right up there at the elbow. High post, just ball fake and right down the lane. Got fouled and at the line.
Montpelier scores 51 a game. They give up 49 a game. Missed the free throw. Gurrell, a 62% free throw shooter on the season. Montpelier as a team, 64% at the line. Missed both of them, did Gurrell. Rebound controlled by Daniel Donovan and Stryker. Snaps it over to Barnum. Sees a lane to the basket and one.
Well, that doesn't go down as a turnover. All that does is go down as a basket and a foul, but you just get the sense that's almost like a turnover. I mean, nobody got back, and Barnum went right to the basket, and by the time anyone realized what was going on, all they could do was foul him. And
they're going to roll the dice here with a sub and send Griffin Cooley in. And I say roll the dice because it's a freshman who's mostly been playing JV, but he did play a little varsity football this year and has been snuck in from time to time. A 6'2 freshman with a good future. Free throw is good by Barnum to finish the three-point play. 5 for him. 3 kids have scored for Stryker. That's it. But they have built a 17-6 lead. Camper, right foul line extended. Top the key now to Thorpe, who continues on the dribble to the left point. A minute gone by here in the second quarter. Bounce pass over to Walls. He attacks baseline, elevates, and it's too strong. The rebound to Juilliard. Snaps it ahead to Barnum. Barnum got away from Camper, who gambled, and he lays it in.
The look on Nick Ramos' face says it all. Just defensively, not getting back, not talking and communicating to one another.
Walls to Cooley. Now to Thorpe. 19-6 lead now. Continuing to stretch this advantage. Now it's over to Camper on the wing. Camper looking for a ball screen. Gets it. Camper out in front now to Walls. Walls thought about the pull-up. Now gives it right side to Thorpe. Thorpe a step back. Inside, never was there. Juilliard stepped in front of Martin, got the steal. Juilliard all the way to the basket. This should be a charge. No, they were waiting to see if it went. It's a 2-shot foul. Camper on a block.
You know, we talk about Stryker being a very disciplined, half-court oriented offensive team, and they're very good at that. But that doesn't mean they're afraid to run, and they will run. They're smart about it, and they've been smart about it here tonight. Over the last 2-3 minutes of game action, they've been the aggressor, pushing the tempo, and it's led to easy baskets.
Juilliard, only a 40% free throw shooter, makes the first. Stryker as a team, only 54%. Braden Brink back in for Montpelier. They're just in need of something positive to happen on the offensive end right now.
I mean, yeah, and Coach Ramos is shuffling guys in and out, trying to get the ball into different people's hands. Just something to spark. I mean, like you said, they were up, 4-0, 20-2 cents. I mean, that's not good.
And they've missed 5 shots in a row, and I say only because you would think with this kind of drought you'd have more misses than that, but it's been the turnovers.
Exactly.
By the way, this is Separation Friday potentially here in this league tonight. With this playing an unbeaten in Montpelier with 1 loss, the other 1-loss team is Fayette, and they're playing Pettisville tonight. So if the favorites and the leaders win, you got a 2-game lead, and it becomes a 2-game race in one night. Missed shot by Walls on an air ball. Now it is Gavin LeBeau in for Stryker. A 5'10 junior gives to Villanueva. Back to LeBeau on the wing. LeBeau gets Walls off his feet and then fumbles the dribble away. Drake Summer goes to get the loose ball. Summer ricochets, pinballs, and finally Brink got on the deck at the 5.5-minute mark to dig it out for the Locos. 21-6 Stryker. Montpelier yet to score in this second quarter. Here's Thorpe to Walls. He'll hoist and bury a 3, a much-needed basket for Montpelier.
Now, that cannot be overstated. That was definitely a shot they needed to have fall, and it did.
21-9 now. 5 for Walls. In the lane, Juilliard unable to connect. Rebound to Braden Brink. The scoreboard to our left is not updating. Anybody listening in the facility, it is 21-9. Jumper to same spot, same result for Garrett Walls. How about back-to-back threes to get it to single digits?
Now putting this team, those last 2 possessions on his shoulders, going to need some more of that to pull back into it.
21-12 now, 4:40 to go. Into the lane, nice bounce pass, LeBeau A shot fake, a bounce pass, and Juilliard to lay in. Juilliard with 8.
Pump fake, went to his spot. Defender jumped him, and it was an easy bounce pass, and Juilliard did the rest.
23-12 now. Scoreboard corrected on both ends, or on the one end to match up with the other end. Walls a right point three. That was a force, and that was a miss wildly. Loose basketball. Michael Donovan and Tyler Woolis wants the timeout as they gain possession. 30-second timeout, almost halfway through the second. 23-12 Panthers, back in a moment.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
All right, end of one in the BBC. Eden 16, Hilltop 12. End of one in the GMC. Wayne Trace 6, Antwerp 5. Paulding doubling up Hicksville 18-9 after one. Paulding, of course, your leader entering tonight in the GMC. Wauseon leads Evergreen 10-5 in the NWOAL. And in the first of two, we like to call it the Klecker double dip. Girls basketball, Springfield rips Napoleon 51-25. And we say that with all the affection in the world for Dave.
We love Dave.
He just loves that doubleheader Friday night. And a deuce for Stryker for Levi Barnum, who now has 9, and it's 25-12 Stryker. Matching their biggest lead of the evening. Drake Summer gives to Trent Thorpe, now on the wing right side to Camper. Top of the key to Summer. Summer comes back high right side to Braden Brink. Walls is sitting now for Montpelier with 3.5 to go in the half. On the baseline is Summer. Summer picks up his dribble, gives to Camper. Camper clearing traffic out in front now.
Not only is Walls down, you've also got Gurrell and Grimm down. So where's the offense going to come? This has got to be a 5-some on the floor right now that haven't played the lot of minutes together as a group like this.
Oh, a little hesitation dribble by Braden Brink, and he gets to the rim and lays it in. Nice move.
Yeah, absolutely. He says, here's your offense. Good strong move to the basket.
25-14 Stryker. Here's Michael Donovan to Daniel Donovan on the elbow. Gives it up now to eventually to Barnum. Barnum to Villanueva. Daniel Donovan back to Villanueva. Wing left side. Rotates it out in front now to Donovan. Daniel and Michael are on the floor right now for Stryker. Here's Barnum right back to Daniel Donovan. Runner in the lane, and he is fouled and will shoot a pair. So other conference races, Adam. We talked about the BBC. GMC entering tonight. Paulding's 3-0, and then a quartet in a log jam. Hicksville, Antwerp, Ayersville, Tenora all sit at 2-1.
So if I'm not mistaken, Paulding has already beaten Antwerp.
Yep.
And Ayersville.
Correct.
They've got Hicksville tonight. I mean, you can start putting 2 and 2 together. In that league, everyone is a threat every night, but you start looking amongst the league contenders, suddenly they've cleared. I mean, if they could get past, the Aces tonight, suddenly they cleared 3 big hurdles with 3 league games to go.
NWOAL is Patrick Henry and Archibald at 2-0 as Donovan makes both free throws. And then Swanton, Delta, Evergreen, and Wauseon all 1-1. In fact, if you look at overall records in the NWOAL, only Bryan and Liberty Center are under 500.
Very good league this year in both boys and girls basketball.
Jumper for 3 from Brink, no good. Rebound Daniel Donovan, 27-14 Stryker. Here's Villanueva, bypasses a 3, comes back to Barnum. Now Villanueva, dribble drive baseline, little floater, good. Villanueva.
He is so good, that ball fake on the perimeter, and the defense starts overplaying him, and he just puts it on the floor and floats and throws it in.
Walls, by the way, return, takes a right point 3 off target, no good. Rebound, Juilliard, up ahead, Barnum, on the wing, transition 3, Daniel Donovan put it in the books. Nick Ramos has already burned 2 timeouts, and we're at the, 135 mark. Doesn't want to take another, but this thing is getting away from him in a hurry. Stryker shooting, well, they are just playing good on both ends of the floor. In fact, terrific. 32-14. In the lane it goes. Drake Summer with a left hand, fouled by Jacob Cadwell, and Summer gets a pair.
Boy, playing well offensively, Stryker is. Defensively, communicating well, holding their own on the boards here.
Now
a turnover so far in this game.
Sorry about that, Adam.
Nope, you're fine.
I was just going to say it's now at the half in that Paulding-Hicksville game. It's 32-18. One more free throw here for Drake Summer. That one is good.
I think when you talked the GMC coming into this year, I think everyone focused on Wayne Trace and Antwerp. Ayersville's been really good. Hicksville's gotten off to a good start, but I think it's safe to say that the biggest, I don't even know if you want to call them a surprise, but maybe they are to some. I mean, the way Paulding has played.
Yeah, absolutely. Some kind of weekend for Antwerp, too. You go Trace tonight, and then you go to Patrick Henry tomorrow night. Turnaround, Juilliard with a left hand short. Rebound of the miss to Walls. Under a minute to play in the half. 32-15 Stryker. Three ball. Brink can shoot it, but that's an air ball. No good. They've missed 3 straight threes. 4 of their last 5 attempts have been, actually go deeper than that. 6 of their last 7 attempts have been threes. They've only taken 3 twos in this quarter, Montpelier has. Stryker may hold for the final shot. And quickly, just to finish our area leagues, that WBL is setting up for the showdown between Defiance and Ottawa-Glandorf. 2 fantastic teams.
Just keep your eyes on if either of them stub their toes before they end up playing, but yeah.
Going to the basket, and Barnum had it stripped on the way there. Montpelier the other way, 15 seconds left. A little bit of a force from Garrett Walls, no good. Loose ball to Gurrell, who then lost it off his hip out of bounds. So Stryker will get one last crack at it with 10.9. I tried to talk to the sales staff to see if we could go to Ottawa for that one. That would be a blast to see that game.
It'll be a tough ticket to get that night. That place will be packed, no doubt about that.
4 to shoot. Michael Donovan turned to the corner of the left wing. Top of the key to Barnum, and they didn't get the shot off. That's about the only thing that they may have done poorly offensively in the first half. Stryker, big lead as we go to the locker room. 32-15, your lead over Montpelier. The Main Stops halftime show coming up next.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040. For all of your insurance needs, see Denny Gehrig or Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Halftime in Stryker, brought to you by the main stops of Northwest Ohio, 32-15. Stryker with the lead, and Stryker fully in control of this thing, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. I think sometimes we get into a rut of kind of when things aren't going well for teams, we kind of focus on, well, they're still doing this, they're still doing that, and that's been the case. But I think the big storyline in the first half, Andy, was the play of Stryker at both ends. Offensively, I'm thinking through my head, I can't remember a shot that they took that I'm thinking, boy, now Tyler Willis may disagree, but that he wasn't happy with. It came in the flow of the offense. They're passing the ball well. Full court presses worked. A little bit undersized here tonight, but yet battling even on the boards here. And defensively, just the communication and how they're really making life difficult for Montpelier. I mean, sometimes the other team just plays better in all aspects of the game, and you get a score like this. Stryker dominated that first half.
Let's take a look at some numbers from the first half. Daniel Donovan leading all scorers with 13 at the break. Elijah Juilliard with 8. Levi Barnum with 9. Mateo Villanueva with 2. For Montpelier, Garrett Walls has 8. Grant Gurrell, Braden Brink, and Jamison Grimm with 2 each, and Drake Summer with 1 for the total of 15. Stryker has hovered around 50% from the field the entire half. They're above it for the half at 12 for 21, 3 for 6 from downtown. By the way, they were 6 of 9 in that second quarter from the field, so very efficient. Montpelier only 33% shooting, 6 of 18, and only 2 of 8 from three-point distance. Stryker, 5 for 5 at the foul line in the first half. Montpelier just 1 of 4.
Rebounding a +3 advantage for Montpelier, but turnovers, Stryker only 2 in that first half. Montpelier with 7.
And our halftime score, 32-15 Stryker. The main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime report rolls on after this.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about your world, more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get with me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent. An agent who doesn't just know what it's like to live in Bryan, but one who wants to protect life here as much as you do. Give me a call for your free quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Allstate and affiliates offer products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
Check out the newest, most exciting venue in the area. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole is Defiance's first axe throwing venue with axe throwing lanes, VIP room, full service bar, pool leagues, and more. Schedule your lane today. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or call 419-980-7121. That's 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole, Defiance's first axe throwing venue.
Looking to earn good money in a great work atmosphere? Come join the team at 2020 Custom Molded Plastics in Holiday City. They're now looking for full-time and part-time production operators, and they have schedules that fit everyone. Earn $500 monthly for perfect attendance, refer a friend, and get a $500 referral bonus. No mandated overtime, clean environment, and full benefits at 30 days. Apply online today at 2020cmp.com, then stop in Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 for open interviews on Selwyn Drive in Holiday City.
Well, Adam, 17-point deficit. There's time. How does Montpelier dig their way back?
Going to have to clean up the press breaker. That's been an issue in the first half. The Stryker press has had its moments, forcing turnovers, leading to some easy runners. Montpelier's going to have to do a much better job getting back on defense, about 4 or 5 times beaten down the floor for an easy bucket for Stryker, but offensively they just don't look in sync here tonight, whether it's just not cutting without the ball, a lot of movement out there, but for whatever reason, got to find some other guys to get involved right now, because right now the only one I think that Stryker's really focusing in on is Garrett Walls. You know, if you could get a couple other guys to maybe hit a couple of shots, that kind of spreads it out. But that's been an issue that we've talked about throughout the course of the year. You know, a lot of teams get to the point where who's going to be that third scorer? Can they get, 6 to 8 maybe out of the fourth guy, that sort of thing. I mean, Montpelier still consistently, whether it's Gurrell, whether it's Thorpe, whether it's Grimm, who knows, but they're going to have to get that second or third scorer so Garrett Walls doesn't feel like he's got to shoulder the whole burden offensively.
A couple of halftime scores also in the BBC. Eden 29, Hilltop 17. Wayne Trace in the GMC leads Antwerp at the break 18-14. Here, 32-15. Second half starts next.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You do your best to protect your loved ones, and while you may keep a fresh battery in your smoke detector and have a reliable home security system, there's a whole different type of protection you may be missing. A life insurance policy from Auto Owners Insurance is a way to safeguard your loved ones now and in the future. Meet with your local independent agent and secure a policy today to protect their tomorrows. Visit Andrews O'Neill & Lowe in Archbold, Bryan, or Wasion, or visit us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances in the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
Halftime tonight was brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. The Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Montpelier ball to start the second half. James Camper, Garrett Walls, Grant Gurrell, Jamison Grimm, and Trent Thorpe. Stryker will counter with Jacob Cadwell, Michael Donovan, and they jump a trap immediately on Camper, Mateo Villanueva, Levi Barnum, and Daniel Donovan, who may have just taken an inadvertent stray elbow. The jumper from Grimm is no good. The way Daniel Donovan reacted, it at least grazed him, but he appears to be okay. Left wing now to Barnum. Empty trip for Montpelier to start the second half. Out between the circles is Cadwell. Cadwell to the right point. Dump pass inside to Barnum, who muscles it in. Terrific feed, that time by Michael Donovan.
Again, Stryker just doing what they want to do offensively, getting the shot they want, making the extra pass, which leads to an easy bucket.
This has been a combination of Stryker, effective and efficient and fantastic on the offensive end, and Montpelier very porous defensively tonight.
Exactly.
Camper, right side. Popping out in front now with it is Walls. Walls bounce pass on the wing. Thorpe wants to go baseline. Sealed off by Cadwell. Cadwell then rejects the shot of Thorpe as he was able to get back onto the wing. Rebound Strikers. Look ahead to Cadwell. The driving layup is no good and out of bounds. Touch last by the Locos.
Stryker's done a nice job balancing the half-court set versus let's get out and push the tempo a little bit. They've ran quite a bit here tonight, and they've been efficient and successful with it.
Inbounds top of the circle to Levi Barnum. Now it's Daniel Donovan, 3-ball in the corner off the iron, no good. Rebound is long, and unable to track it down was Cadwell and save it, so it'll be Montpelier possession.
That's a break for the Locos because Daniel Donovan has not missed too many of those open looks here tonight.
End of one in the NWAL. Patrick Henry 11, Bryan at 9. The only thing I can think of is maybe like a Monsanto night.
Well, yeah.
And Hamler. 3, no good from Garrett Walls. Rebound Gurrell offensively. Put it on the deck, knocked away by Cadwell. Loose ball, though, grabbed by Walls. Now to Camper. They might have played all joking aside, they might have played a triple header tonight. So you could see like a freshman or JV game going, maybe both going over.
I could text the track coach at Patrick Henry, but I've already reached my limit with Cowboys game texts. So
into Gurrell, who misses at point-blank range, got his own miss and sticks that one in.
I'll credit that young man, stuck with it. A lot of body, a lot of contact, just kept fighting.
Gurrell's been held to just 4 tonight. 34-17 Stryker here on WBNO FM in Bryan as we're about ready to hit the 8 o'clock hour here on a Friday night. Michael Donovan, 3-ball on the wing. No. Off the heel, it ricochets. Long board. Here's Walls. One-on-one. Got around Cadwell and lays it home. Nice take that time by Garrett Walls. 34-19. Here's Donovan. Flicked away from behind by Walls, but right into the hands of Barnum. Now Donovan on the wing left side. This is Michael Donovan. Touches it out in front now to Barnum to Cadwell. He'll bury the 3. That's kind of what Cadwell does. You see the Donovans get hot, Juilliard on the inside. You forget about Cadwell, and that's what the kid's capable of, and even more than that.
He can do a little bit of everything and usually chips in with stuff like that.
Pretty spin and finish by Walls. 3 straight makes down by Montpelier, but they haven't made a dent because they can't trade baskets now. 37-21, Cadwell, a jumper no good. Rebound to Walls for Montpelier. 4.5 mark of the third. Here's Walls at the foul line. Kicks it left. Thorpe from downtown, no good. Rebound, Cadwell. Snaps it ahead, Michael Donovan. In transition to the rim, layup good. That's the first 2 of the night for Michael Donovan.
Again, smart with the basketball, attacking when they've got numbers, when they can get to the rim. They've been very good at that tonight.
Different team, Adam. We saw this in just little spurts in maybe a quarter, then 2 quarters, maybe 3. But this is a different team that you can tell playing well and playing with confidence. Walls 3, no good. Rebound Cadwell. Winners of 4 their last 5. It was knocked away from behind and knocked out of bounds.
And here's what they do, as well as anyone in the area. They make you beat them. I mean, of all the teams we see, and they'll have nights when I get that. But for the most part, this is a team that just doesn't beat itself. They're going to do what they want. They don't take a lot of bad shots. They don't turn the ball over. They play good defense. You're going to have to play well to beat this team.
Here's Cadwell, wing left side. Comes back out in front to Michael Donovan. 3.5-minute mark is approaching here in this third quarter. 39-21 Stryker. LeBeau in, got it on a skip pass and hands to Donovan. Now to Michael Donovan, top of the key. Braden Brink out on him. Montpelier zone, and Stryker's like, we'll take this. We're up 18, guys. Donovan for 3 on the wing. Off target, no good. Juilliard the offensive rebound. Loose basketball. Camper had it, but his heels were touching out of bounds, so it'll be Stryker ball.
And just to kind of expand on what we were saying, you get a team like this, like Stryker, that goes up double digits, 18. I mean, boy, the challenge is almost double because, again, they're going to continue to do what they do.
Here's in the corner to Cadwell. Skip pass out to LeBeau. starting to integrate him a little bit more. He was basically a kid that we saw in December that was kind of coming in maybe end of a quarter or multiple foul issues, but a little more time now. And they knew they needed to develop that bench. Cadwell, left point. Left-hand pass, corner jumper, Daniel Donovan, 3, no good. Rebound to Braden Brink for the Locos. And then it's ripped away on the interior. Just the size of Juilliard stood up with his arms and just kind of snatched it out of the hands. 41-21 Stryker. Here's Gurrell, reverse layup as he was stumbling. No good, but it's off Stryker and out of bounds.
Andy, here we are with about 2.5 to go in the third quarter. You look up at the scoreboard. Elijah Juilliard has 1 foul. How many games have we done this year where he's been in foul trouble like 3 minutes in? Different mindset, maybe coming off the bench a little bit, gives him more minutes in the game.
Good cut, not a finish though for Walls. Thought maybe there was some contact, but the officials say no. LeBeau to the right side to Daniel Donovan, and now Stryker really in control. Up 20, late third, can do what they want. They get a nice look at a 3, and Daniel Donovan's done a lot of that tonight, and that's it for Nick Ramos as far as wanting a timeout. All Stryker tonight appearing to be on their way to 4-0 in the BBC, leading 44-21. Back in a moment.
Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Well, we're late third here. We talked a little earlier in the game. What would OG and Defiance do? How would they be challenged? Which you know they are. That WBL, there's a challenge most nights. OG 23, Van Wert 21 at halftime in that one.
Well, here's the thing about the Western Buckeye League, as you well know, and I've known covering it for so many years out there. Yeah, all the attention right now on Defiance and Ottawa Glandorf. Those other schools are pretty darn good in all the sports as well. It's a very good league.
Especially when you got to go on the road in the WBL. Yes. There's no real short bus trip. Walls no, but he stuck with it, followed it back up and in.
And that's a Van Wert team coming off a long playoffs football season, now maybe starting to get into form in basketball.
44-23 Stryker here on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Michael Donovan, left wing to Daniel Donovan. Juilliard working on the inside with Gurrell. Montpelier, by the way, has come out of that zone. They had to. Donovan around Walls. The runner is no good. The rebound, though, to Stryker. Offensively, here's LeBeau, swatted away by Gurrell and out of bounds.
Levi Barnum giving the Panthers another opportunity with a good offensive rebound. And Stryker's done very well holding their own on the glass here tonight.
End of one, Delta 17, Archibald 10. Delta a real pleasant surprise this year. And after 3, GMC leading Paulding 45, Hicksville 33. In the lane, another Stryker finish. And another one for Elijah Juilliard. He has a dozen. Averages 10 a game off the bench. Stryker has doubled up Montpelier as we hit the 1 minute mark of the third. 46-23. By the way, Hayden Sharps is in for the Locos. So is Brink. His shot inside, no good. The follow then by Gurrell, swatted and taken away then by Juilliard. 45 seconds left in this third quarter. Here's Villanueva off the handoff from Juilliard. Pick and pop now to Juilliard as he started to make his way through the paint. Felt contact, flipped it back out, and Tyler Willis wants one shot with a half minute to go in the third. 46-23 Stryker. This would get them, by the way, over 500 on the season as well. They came in at 7-7, but 3-0 in the BBC. 12 to shoot. High ball screen, Barnum. Pick and roll. Cadwell keeps it. Right side, Villanueva. Now to Juilliard. He's going to go to work. Double down comes. Out to Villanueva. 3 ball just before the buzzer. No good. Long rebound, Montpelier, and that closes out the quarter. Stryker in control, in fact, maybe on cruise control. 46-23 Panthers here on V-Rock Sports.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
6 of 15 from the field for Stryker, 4 of 15 for Montpelier as Stryker extends their lead from 17 to 23, Adam.
Montpelier turnovers, just 1 in that quarter. They've cleaned that part of it up a little bit, but the problem is Stryker's just playing at a high level here tonight.
Again, came in tied for the BBC lead as Juilliard's called for leaning on a Montpelier player, his second foul of the night, so he has stayed completely out of foul trouble. Stryker and Pettisville came in at 3-0 tonight. A loss tonight possibly knocks Montpelier out if they're unable to mount a furious rally, and if Pettisville, as we said, beats Fayette, then you got them as the co-leaders, the closest team, then 2 games back with 3 to play. So not eliminated, but boy, it makes it really, really difficult. Camper to Chavez Martin. Nick Ramos has tried almost any combination he can find tonight. Out high left to Camper, now Gurrell, guarded by Barnum. Into the lane, here's Martin, losing the handle, out of bounds, going to his move.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, the Montpelier kids are playing hard. It's not from a lack of effort. Sometimes, some nights it just is not your night. And it's not their night tonight against an opponent who's
playing high
having a
level.
night tonight. Yeah. Exactly.
Cadwell rotates it around to Donovan. Daniel Donovan drops it into Barnum. 1-on-1 with Martin. Backing his way in. Now kicks out Donovan. Rise and fire 3, and he buries another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them tonight from downtown. 19 for the game for the sophomore Daniel Donovan.
All in the flow of the offense. All good rhythm jump shots for the sophomore. He's going to have himself a nice career.
49-23 Stryker. Foul line jumper no good from Garrett Walls. Rebound, Mateo Villanueva trapped in the corner. Now out to Juilliard. Ahead it goes to Donovan. Donovan attacks the paint. Kick out to Cadwell, and he hits the 3. Talk about all cylinders.
Tyler Willis going to get to the point he wants to bag some of these, save some of them. But, boy, it's all working tonight for Stryker.
52-23. First time in a while we've sniffed the running clock. It's at 29 right now. 35 is a running clock situation. Here's Cadwell into Juilliard and another layup. Timeout, Nick Ramos. 54-23 Stryker. We'll be right back.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Andy and Adam back here in Stryker, 5:55 remaining. Stryker going to leave here tonight 8-7 and 4-0 in the BBC. And talk about a team that's starting. You don't want to peak now, right? It's still mid to late January, but you want to start continuing on this trend through February, and then when that postseason gets around.
To expand on a comment you made, LeBeau's getting more minutes. We've seen now Daniel Donovan play a bigger role. They're bringing Juilliard off the bench. Tyler Willis has been, tinkering with things, and kids are figuring it out. He's figuring out. This is a dangerous team right now.
Camper rejected from behind. Donovan has the basketball. 54-23. Stryker now with a basketball at the 5:20 mark left in this one. LeBeau to Villanueva. Villanueva back to Gavin LeBeau. Into the corner to Michael Donovan. Down low to Juilliard. Double down comes. He'll rotate it out. Stryker won the JV game as Donovan misses the three. That's their first miss of the fourth quarter. Grimm's going to be fouled. It was a 46-30 Stryker win in the JV game tonight.
And we've talked about, as far as like the bench play is concerned, as the season goes on, your bench either gets longer and deeper or it gets a lot shorter. And I think it's getting to the point, guys like Donovan, a bigger role. LeBeau getting more minutes. Tyler Willis getting more confidence and trust in them, and the kids getting comfortable in what they're expected to do when they're out there.
I would guess Juilliard's night is done. Jaden Rethmel, a 6'1 little U senior right now, has come in. Garrell with a and-one opportunity down low on the right side. First points of the fourth quarter for Montpelier.
This is almost... I know each year is different, but it's very reminiscent of what we saw out of Stryker last year. Just as the year went on, just got better and better and better, and they were a tough out then down the stretch.
Free throw no good. Camper the rebound. Yeah, they upset Emmanuel Christian, pulled the double overtime thriller in the sectional final to beat Pettisville, and then ran into the Antwerp buzzsaw. But, of course, Antwerp ended up in Dayton last year.
Yeah, they buzzsawed everybody.
Yeah, they sure did. Grimm down low, muscles it up and in, and that's just the second field goal tonight for Jamison Grimm.
I like to watch him play. Just always gives good effort, knows what he can do, plays to his strengths, good attitude.
LeBeau, corner three, no good. And now multiple subs. And I stand corrected. It is not it for Juilliard. He's back at the table along with Cadwell and Barnum halfway through this quarter. Walls, three ball, no good. Offensive rebound, Garrell, little jump hook. Dances around, won't drop. Another rebound. This is Grimm who gets the finish in the paint. 54-29, and we have a Stryker timeout with 3:50 left. Allows us to pay some bills. We'll be back in a moment.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
54-29, Stryker on top. Montpelier still electing to go with some full court man pressure. Basketball in Stryker's hands, and Barnum, as we said, is back. So is Juilliard, so is Cadwell, with 3:40 remaining in a game that is over and has been over long ago. Here's Barnum on the wing to Donovan. Comes to the foul line, gives to Juilliard. He's found something with the combination that's starting and Juilliard off the bench, and I've got to believe it has kept, as you mentioned earlier and noted, Elijah out of some foul trouble as well, because those fouls, it felt like, and it wasn't this way all the time, but it felt like he'd have two a minute and a half in.
And it changes what he's doing the rest of the game and what the team is doing the rest of the game.
Juilliard and Garrell go for loose ball. Ball is grabbed, and do we get a timeout? We did, as Stryker grabbed possession with 3:01 remaining.
I want to save the possession.
54-29.
Yep.
We'll stay here since we're already into the 30-second timeout.
And I think what Tyler was trying to accomplish on that last timeout prior to this one, you have a tendency, you get the big lead like this, suddenly you start maybe doing some things that you normally wouldn't do. Maybe take a shot that you normally wouldn't. I mean, you kind of take your foot off the gas, and that's human nature and everything. I just think he wants to make sure he wants to finish clean. As well as he's played through 3.5 quarters, the last thing you want to do is lay an egg this last 3-4 minutes.
I don't know what you just said, really. I'm just going to admit that I wasn't listening because I was smirking because you're going to know exactly what I'm thinking when I tell you this score. Tenora 6, Ayersville 5, end of one quarter at 8:19. Now it's officially what going on there?
There's obviously some sort of something going on between the games.
There's got to be a program, or maybe that is Monsanto night, as that lay-in is good from Juilliard. I mean,
well, they might have brought out the screen, and they could have some play-by-play on track. Who knows?
There's Jamison Grimm at the other end. He has 8 now. 56-31. Unless they had like a quadruple overtime JV game or triple header.
That's running a tad behind.
Yeah.
A lot of mesh hats or something. Who knows?
Michael Donovan to Elijah Juilliard, coming down on 2 minutes to play. By the way, as Juilliard gets on the interior and sticks another one in, they're going to leave here at 8-7, and just checking Stryker's schedule, they're off tomorrow night. They go Friday, Tuesday, starting tonight. The Tuesday game is home with Archibald. Rejected. Jump ball. Good job by Levi Barnum. Standing straight up. The arrow will stay, though, with Montpelier. So, Adam, you get Holgate in your next conference game. A Holgate team that came into tonight at 1-11. So that's a legit shot at winning. Archibald is not an unwinnable game. This is not your mother's Archibald or your father's Archibald this year. Then you go to Fairview to end the month as well. So winnable games for Stryker to continue with this momentum.
We've seen some of these teams that we've been following here that the schedule kind of lines up. Montpelier, Edgerton, Stryker here, it lines up for them to go on a little bit of a run here. And you start thinking about, it's January 20th, and I know we're probably 3-4 weeks away from that, but you start in the back of your mind, that tournament draw is going to be coming up, working on that resume. The better seed you get, the more options you have as far as opponents and location.
Paulding, 4-0 in the GMC. They beat Hicksville 53-40 tonight. Baseball pass, Donovan unable to haul it in, so it'll be a turnover Stryker. So here's who's left for Stryker in the conference. Home with Holgate, at Hilltop, at Pettisville. That last game could be winner take all for the BBC, potentially.
Yep. And don't forget, what was it, a couple weeks ago? Hilltop gave North Central all they could handle, so that's not exactly one you just chalk up.
A miss for Walls on the interior and a hold on Stryker with 1:21 left. I did not print who Pettisville has left for sure. I know two of their games because we already mentioned didn't mention, Adam and I were talking in the break. Pettisville's at Eden next week, and then, of course, on the 10th, they will host Stryker, and I'm not sure who's in between there for Pettisville. I don't have their schedule in front of me. Inbounds to it might be Montpelier. I do think it's Montpelier. So there you go. That's Pettisville's remaining conference games, depending on what they do tonight against Fayette, and that's one game we have not heard any score on this evening. Halftime in the boys, it's Springfield 31, Napoleon 22. Halftime at the House of Heat, Patrick Henry 29, Bryan 22.
The House of Heat, baby.
I got to be, I have to assume that I know you have a PH connection there that's a family connection, but I have to believe that I'm sitting next to the more talented of the Gubernath family?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt. I mean, I had to work hard for everything that I accomplished. Everything was given to him. He was entitled because of the hard work that I did in my life to pave the way for him.
Opening doors like you wouldn't believe. 1 minute left. Steal for Stryker. Jacob Myers can get in the scoring column, but misses there. Also in for Stryker is Austin Batterson. 1:02 remaining. It's Stryker basketball.
I mean, you have to have that attitude with your younger brother,
yeah.
Right? I mean,
absolutely. Here's Montag knocked out of bounds, and it stays with Stryker. Montpelier has Summer in. Also, Grayson Sainholtz is in.
This is the point of the game where their coaches with the kids coming in are like, run the offense, let's work the offense. And if you're a kid getting in at this point of the game, I'm sorry, I'm going in there. I get an open shot, it's in the air.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely. Runner no good. You don't get many of these opportunities.
Exactly. I'll put up with the coach yelling at me for 5 seconds on the sideline for some glory on a three-point shot.
Here's Drake Summer from downtown, no good. Rebound and a fadeaway for Brink, who he scores for the second time tonight. He has 4. It's 58-33. Final half minute of this one. Yep, Rethmel wants it.
Yeah, there you go.
No good. Brink in the corner, comes down with a rebound. And a timeout Montpelier with 22 seconds left. Curious.
Wants to get a couple of kids in, I think.
Yeah.
Nothing worse as a player. You're sitting at the end of the bench and you finally get some minutes to get in there, and then you go to the scorer's table, you check in, and then the dead balls just never happen, and the clock just spins and spins and spins. But, yeah.
Joel Sainholtz and Miguel Alvira will come in now. Also, Sharps has been out there, and Cooley.
These are when legends are born, Andy. I mean, these are the moments that, guys that I played with all through my career, I'm sure you as well, we have some great stories, and a lot of them happened in the last 30 seconds of games.
Grayson Sainholtz over to Joel Sainholtz. Final 10 seconds. Now it's Cooley to Sainholtz to Sharps. Looks like it's the last possession of the night. The runner is no good. The rebound to Stryker, and that's it. Stryker 4-0 and above 500. Here in game 15, they win it tonight going away 58-33. We'll be right back.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Jason Deach Collision and Customs is Northwest Ohio's largest trailer dealer with over 300 trailers in stock, from 53-foot race trailers and custom toter homes to open deck car trailers, dump trailers, landscape trailers, and equipment trailers. But they don't just sell trailers, they service them, add options, and do repairs on any brand. Because they're racers themselves, they know how to build the trailer right for your racing needs. Stop by their Edgerton location or shop 24/7 at jasondeachtrailersales.com. If you can dream it, they can build it at Jason Deach Collision and Customs.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you looking for a realtor that will put your wants and needs first? Whether you're looking for a new home or selling your current home, I am with you every step of the way. If you're selling, I will do a comparative market analysis for you so you know what your home should sell for, and I will market your home using the most up-to-date methods available. If you're ready to buy a home, I will go out of my way to get you in the home of your dreams. I work around your schedule and provide you with all the information you need to make the best home buying decision. With over 25 years of real estate experience, I am your trusted real estate advisor. Also, as a Christian-based business, when you buy or sell a home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Snow, ice, blowing. Who likes winter? Not this guy. But Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan can help you muddle through. They have what you need to make your winter a little easier, like ice melt for those icy walks and driveways, snow shovels, and Ego battery-powered snow blowers. If you're tired of finding out you have no gas in the can when the snow hits, then Ego's a great choice. Also, don't forget about our feathered friends during the winter either. Stop by Donaldson's and grab a bag or two of bird food or black oil sunflower seeds. They also have 75% off all Christmas lights while supplies last. Pick up your winter supplies at Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
On homecoming night in Stryker, the Panthers win going away 58-33, above 500 at 8-7, and I know that important record is 4-0 in the BBC. At worst, you're going to be a co-leader after tonight. Tyler Willis is with us. Congrats on the win. For Adam and I, as complete as we've seen you play tonight in this game, thoughts on this win from your perspective?
Yeah, big-time win, big-time BBC win against a real good opponent in Montpelier. You know, the first time we played them, it was a dogfight the whole way, you know, over there. And so we were really focused this week. And that's where they've been the last about 3 weeks. Their practices are different. with us. And so they're coming out, they're more focused in practice, and it's starting to show in the games. And they understood how big a game this was. With Walls, you can never be sure. I mean, he still had, 14, 16, and that was our main focus. And we had 2 guys on him pretty much every time he drove. And he's a great player, and he can make all the shots. But as part of being in and out, I mean, well-rounded game, we went inside really well, and then we also had our shooters step out and hit some big shots, and that's what you need to be a good team to win a conference championship or to go on a long tournament run, and we did that tonight.
Offensively, I thought the decision-making was outstanding. I thought you passed the ball well, and you were disciplined. Only 3 turnovers unofficially we had you down for.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, that's huge. I don't know many games that you're going to lose if you only have 3 turnovers, and that needs to be our focus. And like I told you today when we had our meeting, is they come out and they guard you hard and they look for those, where you're just lazy. They're going to go steal those passes. And that was a big focus of ours, and they did a really nice job of making sure that what was open was open. And, our passing has been good. They're an unselfish team, which I love. Daniel, I think he had 19. He drove down a lane, could have easily shot a, nice, easy layup, and he kicked it out for Jacob Cadwell for a 3 there in the third quarter, which brought us, up more. So I love our unselfishness. I love our players. Levi Barnum in the first half really became, a tremendous force down low for us tonight.
Tyler, you won 5 of 6 now, and you look back, and it's still a long way to go, but for this group to become focused and to be starting to play so well, was there a moment on the floor, away from the floor in discussion, or has this just been a gradual that they've just started to pick it up and focus a little bit more collectively?
It's been gradual because we've had those games, the Swanton games and the Hicksville games, where we've been close to those good teams and then falling down here or there. But, our schedule is really hard to start the year. We play a lot of really good teams, which I like because it shows you who you are right away and things you need to work on right away. So that put us a little bit into hey, this is what we have to get better. This is what we have to focus on, just like the ball movement, make sure we're going inside and out. Now it's showing, that we've matured and are able to do that now.
Congrats on the win tonight. Enjoy a Saturday night off tomorrow night, right?
So nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a smile on his face.
That was.
Like because it's homecoming dance. So.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, first of all, these boys, they get a lot from me. I'm not an easy coach to deal with, and I'm so proud of how they just come out every night and, give me the most that they can. And I'm so glad they get to enjoy homecoming tomorrow. We got 5th and 6th grade basketball here tomorrow. They're going to help work. They're just great kids and great community, and I'm blessed to be a part of this community and to have the people that we have around us. It makes us successful no matter what we do.
Sure does. Congrats on the win tonight. We'll see you next time down the road.
Thank you both very much for coming.
Head coach Tyler Willis of the Stryker Panthers as they go to 4-0 in the BBC and 8-7 on the year. Adam Gubernath, let's total this thing up. What a combo tonight. Daniel Donovan, 19. Elijah Juilliard, 18. Levi Barnum, 9. 6 for Jacob Cadwell on a couple of threes. Mateo Villanueva and Michael Donovan finish with 2. For Montpelier, Garrett Walls leads the way tonight, finishing with 14. Jamison Grimm, 8. Braden Brink, 4. Grant Garrell, 4. Drake Summer with 1. Stryker right at 50% from the field, 23 of 46, and they were 7 of 18 from downtown tonight. Montpelier, 15 of 48 shooting, only 2 of 13 shooting threes. Stryker, 5 for 5 at the foul line, didn't shoot any in the second half. Montpelier ended 1 of 6 from the foul line.
Rebounding, a plus 12 advantage tonight for Montpelier. A lot of that came, though, in the fourth quarter. They had a game-high 9 rebounds from Grant Garrell. Garrett Walls chipped in with 8. Elijah Juilliard led the way for Stryker with 6. Turnover numbers, Montpelier did much better in the second half, 12 for the game. Stryker only 3, though. That's a big number.
Adam, what was your best one, tire and service, best play of this win tonight?
Well, pick any of the Daniel Donovan threes. I mean, that's a aspect to this team that they did not have at the beginning of the year. Not that he wasn't capable at the beginning of the year, but the way he handles himself, the way he plays, he's playing with a confidence that he didn't have at the beginning of the year, and it's easy to understand. He's a sophomore. He's now playing a bigger role, and as he's succeeded in that bigger role, more responsibility comes his way. Tyler Willis trusts him more, and now he's taking those shots. I mean, beginning of the year, it would have been out of left field. You'd have been like, where did this kid come from? Now it's almost like you're getting used to it. I think he just has added a totally different dimension to this team.
So winners of 5 of 6, they're now 8-7, 4-0 in the BBC, and for the moment they lead the conference by themselves. We're waiting later on that Pettisville-Fayette final. Montpelier will drop to 6-8, 2-2. We mentioned Stryker is off tomorrow night. Next up, they'll play 2 games next week. They also have another Saturday out, but they go Tuesday, Friday next week. Home games with Archbold and Holgate, respectively. Montpelier right back at it. They begin a 3-game stretch of games at home. Tomorrow night, home with Paulding, and then double weekend next weekend, home games with Hilltop and Antwerp. Want to thank Kent Holsopple, the AD here at Stryker, for taking care of us tonight. The coaches for their time in the pregame. Krista Bruner back at the studio. She's along next with the scoreboard show brought to you by Midwest Community Federal Credit Union. Tomorrow night, it's boys basketball again. Edgerton at Eden renew that rivalry tomorrow evening. Again, our final tonight, Stryker 58, Montpelier 33. For Adam Gubernath, Andy Briggle saying so long for now. The scoreboard show gets underway on B-Rock Sports.